Hi everyone, Dan Ellis from Dartech again, and I'm just redoing this tutorial because I found that my microphone was muted and I had no sound. So in this video tutorial, we're going to continue on with our menu items, and we're going to cover off on the news feeds menu items. Now before we do that, again, you need to have some data in your website for these menu items to display content, and to get where to actually place the content into your website, you go to components and hit news feeds. Okay, notice I have a few feeds in from different websites around the World Wide Web just sitting here, and I've created a few categories to place them in. Okay, notice it's very much the same layout as the contacts area. Again, categories and contacts, a few names and a few categories. Okay, you'll notice that's a very similar layout all the way across your many different components in Joomla. Okay, so we'll go into the Joomla menus, we'll add a new menu item and we'll hit select, and in the news feeds category we're going to select list all news feed categories. Pretty straightforward. Okay, I'm going to leave it at the top level, which is root. If you had a whole pile of categories, if you're out and about and collecting news feeds to your website, and you had categories of news and then different categories under news, you could select the news as a top level and it would display all of the categories underneath that news category. I'm actually displaying the root, which means it's going to display every category that I have on my website. Okay, I'm going to place this into a text separator that I previously created called RSS feeds, and I'm going to leave the rest of this as is, published. I'm not going to make it a default page, it'll be in the public, and the language will be all, and I'll leave the note blank because I don't really need it. You can place anything you like, and that's free text in there, so the note field actually helps you delineate between similar types of links, just so you can see what you're looking at and what you need to edit. Okay, the rest of this stuff I'm going to leave and not explain, because I'll explain that when I go into the playlist for components, and I'll explain how all that works. Alright, I'll just close, save and close. Oh, I forgot the title again. Okay, got to put a title in there, otherwise it won't work. So hit save and close. Okay, now before I go to the front end, I'm going to do all of the menu links just to save a little bit of time. So I'll click on new and we'll hit select again. News feeds, list all news feeds in a category. So we'll select, I'll leave it at news. Again, I'll place this in under my text separator. Leave everything else as is and hit save and new this time. Oh, I forgot the title again. Now hit save and new. Getting ahead of myself here. And notice when you hit save and new, it doesn't go to the back to the list. It just goes to a new form. So if you're doing a lot of menus like this, saving you does save you a little bit of time. And I'm going to put the title in here straight away anyway, because I know what the title is. Select news feeds and a single news feed. Okay, and in the feed to select, I'm going to select my fishing feed right there. Again, place it into my text separator. RSS feeds, that all looks pretty good. Save and close. So when I now go to the front end in the home, alright, there's my three menus here. So we click on feed categories. This will display all the categories in your feed. So you can then click on any one of those categories and display the feeds you have. Okay. Now, if you don't like the way that's laid out, there's a number of things you can do to change that, and we can do that inside the menus themselves. So if we have a look at the feed categories here, okay, list layouts, we can get rid of the drop down box here, the display, by getting rid of the display select and hide that. We'll just hit save, go and have a refresh. Right, notice, oh, it didn't disappear. Okay. So we click on the feed. That's shows you the list of feeds when you click on the category. Okay, so just click home again, and we'll click on the category feeds. Okay, this displays the number of feeds in a particular category, right there. And the last one is a single category feed will display all the articles inside a feed itself. So as you can see, it lays out and it displays your news articles inside your website. Now obviously if you click on one of the links, it'll actually take you to the website to read the story. So pretty cool layout. That's feeds in a nutshell and how they work. As I said, I'll go through the options and things when I come to the categories playlist. Subscribe to the site, to the channel, to keep an eye on those. They'll be coming soon enough. I hope you got something out of this. If you did, please hit the like button. That would help me greatly. And I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye for now.